MJ, we know how much you look up to Darrelle Revis. You're the first Pitt player to return an interception and a punt return in the same season since he did so in 2006. What's that mean to you?
It means a lot. I was not aware of that until after the game. I didn't know about it. I guess it doesn't happen often, so I mean, it means a lot, though. Definitely watching him do it. He paved the way. I just follow it.
You weren't being used much on punt returns for today. I think Pat said you had 2 before and you hadn't caught either one. But I know you said in the past that you enjoy it. So what was that like for you today to get back there and then to have that be your first return?
Nerve-wracking. My heart was racing since last night when they told me. I was like, as soon as like on 3rd down we were on defense, I was like, oh, it's coming up. I was like, you got to get a stop here, you get a chance. So I finally got back there and I just kept deep breaths. I looked at my mom, she was calm, and I was like, all right, she ain't panicking, so I could be calm. And then I caught it. Once I caught it, my guys, they told me they got me, so I just followed their blocks.
On that return, I mean, you saw it was a deep kick, so you had a lot of room. I mean, are you thinking in your head, like, oh, man, he outkicked his coverage?
Yeah, 100%. Once I backed up, I was like, man, I might have a little bit of time. And I looked up and seen I had time. Those guys, like I said, they got their blocks. Everybody did their job. It was just, I ain't have to make nobody miss.
I was going to say, you had a clear path right to the sideline, and then you were able to get going. Is that sort of a confidence that you guys have seen in practice a lot when you've run those kind of reps?
We just do what we do. We didn't really game plan for them. We focused on doing our thing, and those guys made their blocks. They were just football players on that play.
At what point of that return do you kind of know that you're getting 6 points?
About once I turned the corner and straightened out towards the student section, I seen Devonshire Rhode. I seen the punter, and it was him, and he picked up the block, and I was able to just make a little slight cut, and I was like, oh, this is to the house. I looked around to make sure I wasn't going to get caught, and I ran into the end zone.
Does time stand still in that moment?
Yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, everything was just, like, quiet, and it was like, it was like the pick six. It just opened up, and it was like, oh, I'm looking at the student section again.
MJ, how would you evaluate the defense's performance as a whole today?
It's things we always need to clean up. We're always working to get better, and that's a day-by-day thing in this game. In college football, you know, those guys are on scholarship. They work hard, too, so they made a couple plays. Then some things we got to clean up, but overall we're getting better every week, and that's the goal every week.
What are those things you need to clean up?
Just run fits. Us on the edge, we got to do better locking our guys up. We got to really sit in there and just play defense, just doing the basic things, not trying to do too much.
What do defensive coaches sit on you a little bit tomorrow when you go over the video, make sure it doesn't happen again?
They're on us. They were on us last year after we beat, I think, New Hampshire. Whoever it was, we beat them. We put up 70 on them. They were on us. They're on us after every game. They expect perfection, and that's what we expect. We expect to go and, you know, shoot for the stars. I think it's shoot for the moon, fall amongst the stars, or something like that. So we do that. We try to strive for perfection overall.
MJ, the offense put together 5 drives of 6 or more minutes. How much does that help you guys as a unit to get that much time to relax and rest and recuperate on the sideline after being out on the field?
We love it. Those breaks, you know, you sit down, you get to watch, you get to make your adjustments. You're not going out there without making your adjustments. And then after we make our adjustments, you look up and they're still driving. And it's like, yeah, keep going, keep milking that clock, keep going. And then your guys are out there making plays. Like on the offense, you get to see guys like Izzy, VD, all my guys that get to make plays.
A little different than last year, huh?
Definitely a little different. One play you throwing it to Jordan and it's a touchdown. So.
Anything else?
What's going on? What's the confidence like in the cornerback room? You guys last week had a pick 6. You guys have been making plays. You guys have now 2 pick 6s. But you guys were attacked a bit on the outside. You guys were able to make a lot of breakups. You had one close to the end zone. What's the confidence right now going into ACC play?
Just being the best. I tell them all the time. I go up to them before every game, and I let them know they're the best in the country. Quez and AJ, y'all are the best 2 in the country. There's nobody better than y'all. And playing like that and believing it is the biggest thing. If you could play with that confidence and just know that nobody's better than you, you're going to go a long way in this game at any level.